everyone, thanks for tuning in again to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look that I'm wearing right now. It's a brown smoky eye and it has some reflects glitter as well, just to give sort of a bit more of an interesting look to the traditional smoky brown. And I've got really pale nude lips, so yeah, I love doing this look. I think it's something that's very universal. You know, you could wear this to almost every occasion. If it's, you know, if you're going to something a bit more formal, then you can just tone it down by just taking a bit, just taking off this reflects glitter. So you could just do like a normal brown matte smoky eye, but I think that this glitter on it just makes it a bit more interesting, especially maybe if you're going out at night. And I just wanted to do a smoky eye look without using any black. I didn't use any black in this because I think sometimes that can be a bit harsh for people. So yeah, I love this look personally, and I hope that you'll like it too. So if you want to see how to get this, then just keep watching. So I've already now applied a bit of an eyeshadow base, and I actually just used like a white creamy eyeshadow base that is going to help the pigment stick. And now I'm going to just take a little bit of Shark Skin Shade Stick. This is by MAC. You could use like any kind of darker eyeshadow base. I think NYX makes these as well. And I'm just going to apply that a little bit on the outer corner. Then I'm just going to blend that a little bit with like a MAC 217 brush so that like it's not as harsh. Just so you get a bit of a dark base going. Right, so once that's on, then I'm going to just get a little bit of vanilla pigment, and this is going to be my highlight. So I'm applying this just underneath the brow with the 272 brush by MAC. And I'm just patting that basically over that white so that you get a nice sort of highlight. And I'm also going to just take that into sort of the inner corner area. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to take this color from the Ben Nye palette that I have, and this is Cork. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of this on my brush, just get a little bit on, and then I just tap it off so that I don't get like a lot of fallout. And I'm going to first apply this into that crease, just underneath where I placed that highlight. And I'm just doing little sort of circle motions because I want it to start blending it with the vanilla pigment. But I'm not going to take this in like all the way. I'm just sort of focusing it on that outer area. And I'm using the fluffy brush, this 224, because it's much softer. So I'm not going to get like a very harsh line or anything. And now I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Antique. This is called Antique Reflects Antique Gold. This was a limited edition. It's a glitter actually, but it's not super glittery. It's more like a pigment that has a lot of sparkles in it. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my this is the MAC 239, and I'm just going to, okay, this is a lot. I'm just going to press it on, because if you rub it, you'll get like a ton of fallout. There still is like a little bit of fallout right now, but I'll take care of that after. And I'm going to press that right onto the lid. You see has that glitter to it. Then once I have that on, I'm going to go back in with the MAC 224 and just take a bit of a darker brown, and I'm going to use this one. This is by Ben Nye. It's called Toffee, and this is sort of like a really warm brown color. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that. Now this is really pigmented, so I have to be a bit careful. And I'm going to just place that into the crease. You see, it's just a bit of a warmer brown, so it's just going to sort of warm up . And now I'm going to go in with like a pointed brush. I'm going to use this one by Bobbi Brown. This is just the Bobbi Brown smudge brush. And I'm going to go in with the dark brown color. So it's this one. And this one is dark brown by Ben Nye. These are all mattes. The only one that I've used, all the browns that I used from Ben Nye are mattes. So this I'm just going to press right into that very outer crease corner, because I just want to darken the very outer corner of that crease. Just like that. It's basically just above my lid. And then you can go back in with that fluffy brush and just blend it a little bit. Now for the bottom, I'm going to use that Shark Skin Shade Stick again, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this on that lower lash line, taking it about 2/3 of the way in. And now I'm going to go back in with that smudge brush, just that pointed brush, and just get a little bit of that pigment again that and reflects antique gold, and just pick up a little bit. And I'm just going to press that on top. Alright, and then on the inner corner, just to brighten things up again, I'm just going to take a little bit of vanilla pigment. Alright, so for blush now, I'm going to use a little bit of this one. This is sort of like a neutral colored blush by Ben Nye. It's called Latte. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that onto my stippling brush, and just going to apply a little bit of that onto my cheek area. Alright, so I just finished up the blush here on the cheeks, and I done some just some light contouring before the video started that I highlighted up here with MAC Vanilla Pigment, and I just highlighted here a little bit on the cheekbones. And on the lips I used MAC Angel lipstick, which is a sort of a nude pink color, and then I topped that with MAC Lip Glass in the shade Underage. And of course I did my brows. Now if you want to know exactly how I do my brows, then do check out my eyebrow tutorial video, because I do show it in detail there. Yeah, that's it. If I come closer, you can see a little bit of this glitter on the eyes, or the bit of this sparkle, which I think just makes it a bit more interesting than the sort of standard smoky brown eyes. So yeah, I really love this look. I think you could wear this almost everywhere. I mean, if you want to tone it down, you know, you could just do it without the glitter, and then just use like a brown, like a normal brown eyeshadow. So if you want to see more looks from me in the future, then feel free to subscribe, because I'll definitely be doing more looks. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.